If you're trying to track down the best used driver out there right now, please don't just assume the answer is whatever used club looks cheapest online. That's the exact trap that actually makes everyday golfers overpay. In this explainer, we're cutting straight through all the noise. And listen, later on, I'm going to show you the one huge mistake that turns what looks like an incredible deal into an absolute nightmare. It literally costs buyers every single time. So let's get right into it. So condition risk is the massive money problem with the messy used golf market. Golfers just get stuck. You know you don't want to spend brand new driver money, right? That makes total sense for most weekend players. But honestly, the used market is a complete minefield. You've got people shopping strictly by price instead of value. And in golf equipment, those are absolutely not the same thing. You're risking terrible conditions, deep sky marks, or just random shafts that don't fit your swing at all. You just can't click buy on the lowest price tag without digging a little deeper.
Before you buy, you need to hear this next part. What actually makes a used club worth your hard-earned cash? Well, there are 5 non-negotiable signs of real driver value. First up is high forgiveness. You need that help to keep the ball in play on your off days. Second is smart price versus age. Like, is it actually a good deal or is it just old? Third is proper shaft fit. A great driver head with the wrong shaft is completely useless to you. Fourth is solid condition. And fifth is real-world value. I mean, value for a regular golfer today, not whatever the marketing claimed it was worth 5 years ago. Checking these 5 specific boxes is exactly how you protect your wallet.
Now, let's look at where the smart money actually goes. The sweet spot is this middle zone. You want a club that's old enough to see a serious price discount, but new enough to still give you modern forgiveness and adjustability. The cheaper option is not always worse. Here is the catch. You want a driver that's gonna last a few seasons without feeling totally outdated. Don't just grab the oldest piece of metal out of a bargain bin. Finding that balance, that's the true secret to buying used gear. Let's get into the specifics. Who does the sweet spot actually fit? Well, you should buy in this category if you want one driver to last a few seasons with reliable performance. But skip it if you're easily tempted by premium branding. Seriously, do not pay an extra $100 just because a brand logo looks expensive to you. And definitely don't pay extra just because it used to be a flagship tour model. Remember, you're buying performance. You're not buying a little badge just to show off to your buddies. All right, hold on. We need to shift gears entirely for a second. If you are a beginner or a high handicapper, pay really close attention here. You absolutely must prioritize launch and forgiveness above all else. Avoid those low-spin, tour-style heads that the scratch players say are hot. If you buy one of those, you're literally just gonna punish your own off-center hits. The ball's gonna fall right out of the air, and that slice of yours will get even wider. You need a setup that makes the tee box way less stressful, plain and simple. If buying used, this next point matters a lot. A beginner-friendly head is absolutely ruined by the wrong shaft. You gotta memorize that. Finding a massive, super forgiving driver head means nothing if it shows up paired with a shaft that's way too stiff, or too heavy, or maybe it's cut too short for your swing. It's gonna feel like you're swinging a heavy piece of rebar, and you'll end up hating every single tee shot. But what if you're a mid-handicapper? Say you break 100, maybe you break 90, but you still need some help out there. That's a notoriously tricky spot to be in. The secret here is to blend that forgiveness with a more neutral setup. Skip paying top dollar for these tiny, unnoticeable distance gains. You don't need the absolute newest tech just to shave a stroke off your game. What you need is repeatable launch. You want a club that gives you consistent fairway finders without feeling overly draw-biased or wildly spinny. Let's shift the angle again because we really need to talk about the long game. Are you shopping to keep this club for 3 or 4 years? If so, do not ignore the hardware. A cheap driver becomes annoying really fast if you can't easily find replacement weights for it, or adapters, or even just common shaft options. Part of a club's real value is how easy it is to live with, tweak, and eventually resell when you're finally ready to upgrade again. Okay, most buyers skip this and regret it later. We've got a 6-point checklist for you. Write these down if you have to. Number 1, inspect the face, the crown, and the hosel for cracks or weird wear. 2, check the exact shaft model and ask the seller if it's been cut down at all. 3, verify the actual loft so you aren't out there chasing distance with too little loft. 4, compare the asking price against newer options. 5, match it to your specific miss, like do you slice or hook. And 6, test the launch and feel for yourself if you possibly can. It's fast, it's punchy, and doing this will save you serious money. Now, remember that huge mistake I teased at the very start of this explainer? Well, Here it is, the ultimate deal breaker. It's pricing a used club too close to a newer model. This is exactly where most golfers waste money. They see a famous 3-year-old used driver listed for a premium price, and they buy it on name recognition alone. What they don't realize is they could have bought a brand new closeout model from the previous generation for the exact same amount of cash. And that comes with 0 wear and a full warranty. Always check the price gap. Let's be totally honest about the realities of this market. The pros are fantastic, right? You get premium design at budget prices, which offers massive value if you're just a little patient. But the cons are very real, and we cannot ignore them. You're dealing with high condition risk, mystery shafts that might have been altered in some guy's garage, and overpriced brand names. Look, not every old club is a smart purchase. Nothing is perfect. You've got to navigate these flaws with your eyes wide open. This next part changes the final answer completely. What if the used driver you're eyeing is just way too expensive? Or maybe the condition is just a bit too rough? Well, here are your better value alternatives. Look for those closeout drivers from a newer generation that I just mentioned. Also, check out less hyped brands that still offer incredible, solid forgiveness, but without that heavy tour tax attached to the price tag. Or you can look just 1 generation older, but only, and I mean only, if the condition is absolutely perfect. All right, so here is the final verdict, clearly laid out for you. Only buy if the price actually beats the alternatives, and if it fits your specific game. Just walk away if it doesn't. Walk away if you're making a blind guess on the loft, and definitely walk away if you're just chasing a flashy brand name. A deal is only a deal when the performance, the condition, and the price all line up perfectly. There's no fence sitting here. Keep your money in your pocket if the math doesn't work. So, I'm gonna leave you with this final thought. What is your exact budget, your current handicap, and your typical miss off the tee? Drop those specs down in the comments along with your current gear so we can actually help you figure out the absolute smartest buy for your game. Make sure to subscribe for more honest, direct advice that keeps cash in your pocket where it belongs. Hit 'em straight out there, and I will see you down in the comments.